know, they were brave. You know, you wouldn't have thought Leeds conceded on back-to-back defeats. You wouldn't have thought they've conceded 8 goals in their last 2. You wouldn't have thought they have a leaky defense. You know, I can't not credit Leeds, credit Bielsa, and credit everybody involved in Leeds, you know, and I don't want to take anything away. I feel man to a man. I think the only criticism of Leeds is just taking their chances. And again, we're not creating at all. And it's down to, when I said, you lot said, Arteta don't have his players and things. And while I said, yeah, that's true, he's not showing you anything to say if he signs this Aouar, if he signs this Szoboszlai, if he signs this player, if he signs that player, that there's going to be a change in that regards, people. It's just simply not been there, people. It's simply not been there. It's not, you know, and that's for Arteta. He really has to try and make us be able to play 1-2s and that. And I will say, you know, I'm not even getting at Arteta too tough today. I think the lineup was there. I can only criticize you for starting Willian. You know, you had to go with the midfielders you had to go for. We cried for Joe Willett. We cried for Pepe. Cried for 4 at the back. The players fucked this up. Pardon my language, people. The red card is one thing. But excluding the red card, can we sit here and say we did everything in that game? Can we say we sat here and we did everything in that game to walk away with it? I am not excusing Pepe. I am not doing anything. But do I think it's a different game if we're down to 11 men? Of course, I mean, if we're 11 men on that field, no, I don't. I still think it's more of the same, and Leeds are going to do what Leeds are doing, sort of thing. Now, and Alioski is, you know, he milked it a bit, but what could you expect from him, man? What could you expect from him, man? Like, it is what it is, man, and the statistics are damning. It's a byproduct of Arteta's coaching, you know. The mistake made more than once becomes a choice. Arteta is choosing to disregard attacking people. Arteta, as I'm not saying Arteta doesn't recognize we need to. What do you mean? Why am I looking up? I'm looking up because the TV's there, man. Not that I owe you anything. Come out my life, man. I'm not in the mood for dumb bullshit today. Pardon my language. But as I was saying, when I say Arteta is disregarding attacking or making a choice to, you know, I'm not saying he is. He speaks about 90 to 100 goals. He speaks about that. He recognizes it. But it's become a choice. It's a byproduct, you know. In the same way, it's muscle memory, us defending relatively well now. It used to be Wenger ball and 1-2s. We're struggling in that regards. We're struggling. And it's a choice. We're not working enough on attacking phases of play. So when we don't have any attacking man, even more, you see the problem. You know, Saka is the one creating chances. And today he was a fullback / makeshift winger, you know. It's poor. And a bit of today in isolation, it's the players that need to fix up. Generally, it's Arteta's lack of attacking play. And you could say it's not he ain't got his own players, it's not his own team. All of these things make a difference. But you have to a degree, you have to work with what you have to work with. And like I said, in isolation, I'm not really getting him at today because I feel he did what he needed to. I don't think it's an Arteta thing today. When I'm seeing players not being able to take throw-ins, how can I sit here and blame Arteta? Players are failing to take throw-ins. You know, how many times has Hector Bellerin done poor throw-ins? You know, how many players really played all right today? Not that I care. I actually, you know what? I actually think Holding did all right today. I think Holding did all right today. You know, Saka, when he come on in his little cameo, did all right today. Nelson off the bench as well did all right in his little cameo today. Tierney went down fighting and went down like a real G. Gabriel, you know, I can't ask Leno of anything more. When things were asked of Leno, he did what he needed to do, you know. Like you said, bro, they're playing chess, we're playing checkers, bro. We're playing some different thing, and a team's a reflection of the manager. I still retain faith in Arteta and think he's the man and stuff, but he needs to learn, you know. Again, I didn't think too much was going to change today for obvious reasons, people. We ain't had too long to train with the team, you know, so how much was going to change? But I felt before I talk about the manager, and you know me, I'm first to get asked questions of management because I don't feel enough is said when it's all going wrong. But I don't think it was on him. I think it's down to the mentality of these players, man. Like it's, and I know Arteta all week, you lot must have, or whatever, or Bluetooth, Zoom calls, whatever you did, you must have got some information or been briefed on Leeds or done your analytics. What are these are the players doing their own research, people? Because if I know against Leeds, I'm going into that thinking, bro, I'm a winger, I'm a striker, I'm whatever. This team has conceded 8 goals in 2 games, back-to-back defeats. Why are we not shooting, bros? Let me have a shot. Let me just have a shot. I was seeing that even Calvin Phillips early on took one dead shot from wide, but he recognized it, you know, and his other players got gassed off it. You know, only a couple players want to be the difference maker in this thing, man. It is a problem. It is a problem. And I did, I didn't understand. The one thing I say with Leno, I can't understand the long balls because Aubameyang was winning. Aubameyang won quite a few, to be fair, but it weren't a thing like that. But in relation to today, I can't get at thingy. I can't get at my man Leno because Leno was equal to everything asked of him today, in my opinion. We messed up today, big time, big time. And until we pattern up and fix up, more of the same, people. It's more of the same, and it's a long season. I've been saying it, people. I've been saying it. I've been saying it to you, lot. Like, I've been saying it. Are they looking at this run of form and saying we need to get 3 points because we've got Wolves and we've got Spurs? I'm not taking anything away from Leeds. You can't. You see what they did now. You can't. But if we're gonna pick up 3 points, is it not against the team that's conceded 8 goals and lost back-to-back games? You made them look like Barcelona. You made them look like Premier League champions. With all due respect to Leeds and Bielsa, I mean no disrespect. You've now got to play Wolves. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Wolves play on the Monday. I ain't watched match of the day, so apart from the football I've watched over this weekend, I'm not sure of who's doing what. And then you've got Spurs. Based on the form Spurs are playing, bro. You think Son and Harry Kane are missing some of these chances? You think Son and Harry Kane are missing these chances, bro? The way we're playing, guys like Regulon are going to get their first goal against us, and in a North London derby, what better? The games aren't coming any easier. Man can't feel sorry for themselves, and this is where you see man's character. I'm not saying Pepe is a bad person. I'm not questioning his character, but you picked yourself over the team in the same way. When Xhaka and the fans had that nonsense, I'm not going to go over it. I was angry at Xhaka purely because I wasn't angry at what he was doing to the fans. That's another story. It's the sense of your boys in that game were trying to chase a game, and you put yourself and your emotions before, and he did that. You got in handbags. You don't get in handbags. It's a different game, and like I said, I don't want to focus on that red card. Man will focus on that red card and say it's all Pepe's fault. I'm not saying Pepe don't have to face no music. I'm clearly onto him. But when we was at 11 men, did we do enough? Did we do enough? How many saves did the keeper make? How many shots did Aubameyang take? How many hours are we now without scoring? We're on a Mazzoline, people. We're doing a mad thing. We're doing a Mazza. I can't see the super chat. It's not letting me bring it up. But you said formation is all well and good. But in the coming weeks, I want to see a system. I don't like this whole these aren't his players excuse. Neither do I, I want to see a system and a base so that I can say, cool, when you get a better creative man or you get this and that, I see where you're on, Arteta. This is why I said, we're not City. But I always say it. When we play City, when you see City play, if they go 3 or 4 at the back, and I know Pep Guardiola, definitely after this weekend, there's a lot of question marks. But we're not saying they're struggling to build and things because, the ethos is still there. They're still trying to do the same certain things. The same can't be said for Arsenal. Do you get it, people? So we shoot ourselves in the foot time and time and time and time and time and time again, people. And I'm not even onto Arteta for this game because he had injuries and all of these things. The red card, he had to react to a lot, and I think he reacted well. I'm not happy with a point, but it could have been worse. I'm not trying to sit on the, do all the positive thing and stuff, but it could have been worse. I don't think I'm onto him historically because I think how he's been coaching us in an attacking sense, like against Aston Villa, like even United, even though we won, like every game apart from Fulham, we're struggling to create, bro. That team there has kept a clean sheet against us. Come on. We all knew this was happening in true Arsenal fashion. The only prediction Arsenal fans didn't get right, probably, is that my man was going to score. Bamford, I don't know what he was on. He didn't want to score truthfully in his heart today. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. We're on to mode.